Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks. And in this video, which is part of our series of videos called Flashlight Friday, we're going to unbox and review another torch that I purchased on Amazon here in the UK. In this case, this is a set of actually two torches with rechargeable batteries, which are rechargeable via a USB, and which offer not just torch, but ultraviolet light and a few other features. So let's have a look. In the box, it's pretty dense, as in it feels quite heavy. It's got a few details about the torches themselves. There's 7 modes. It's shock resistant, it's water resistant, it has zoomable design, which a lot of torches do, and it has a rechargeable USB battery. So let's have a look at what's in the box. So we get a very basic instruction manual here with details about the product, with good descriptions, and the instructions on how to use it. So what do we have here? We have a USB Type A to USB micro USB. So that's an older standard, but still pretty widespread, especially among accessories, and another of the same. So this is a micro USB torch, and there's 2 torches in the box. So in this case, oh wow, it is quite heavy. It's got a bit of heft to it. You can see it's got a power button, and it has a few features we'll go through in a moment. Let's just check the other one. Yep, it's the same. So these feel really premium. It's metal design, metal build. And what we see is the torch has an LED which is zoomable. You can move the head of the torch in and out to zoom the focus of the lens of the torch. It also has a side lantern or lamp functionality, and it has a little clip. So if you want to clip this to your jeans or to your jacket, you can do so. It also has a little rubber flap for the micro USB port for charging the torch. And let's open up the torch and see what the battery is like. So one of the key things to bear in mind is that torch batteries come in lots of different shapes and sizes. In this case, this is a large lithium battery. Does it give us the code? Yes. So this is an LED 18650 3.7 volt lithium rechargeable battery. So it looks and feels like a large AA battery, but it isn't actually an alkaline or nickel metal hydride battery. This is a proper lithium cell. So I'm going to screw this back on, and let's play around with this and see how it performs. So I'm going to long press the button. Oh, wow, that's bright. So this is just pressing it once turns it on. Pressing it again dims it a little. So that's 2 modes. Pressing it again gives you a strobing light. That's the 3rd mode. Pressing it again gives you an ultraviolet black light mode. So that's the 4th one. Pressing it again turns on the torch, the lamp bit at the side of the torch. Pressing it again turns that to red, so if you're in an emergency situation and you need to notify people of your presence, this is a pretty good way of doing so. Again, gives you a strobing, flashing white and red light, and the next time you click the button, it switches the torch off. So, that's great. We've tested this at my desk in a well-lit room. I think it's time we take this to the spare room in my house in the dark to see how it performs and how these different modes perform in my darkened room. So bear with me a moment, I'll be back from the spare room. Okay then, so we're in my spare room. I'm going to switch the light out now. And as you can see, we're now in pitch dark. And as usual, I'm recording this segment of the video on a Google Pixel 5. So I'm going to use this torch, switch on the main mode, which is very, very bright. Now you can focus the beam of this torch by pulling out the torch, and it gives you a very specific, very focused view. And as you can see, thanks to that lens, it's actually focusing the LED light. You can actually see the bulb and its structure from how focused that is. So that's really quite clever. We can, by clicking the power button, dim it a little bit. And the same goes for the focus mode. You're dimming the light as you go. If you click the light again, you've got flashing mode, which is a little inconsistent, as in it changes the frequency of the flashes, as far as I can tell. If we click it again, it gives you, in this case, a dark light. It's an ultraviolet light. You can see that the white elements of pillows and the lamps are lit up here because it's a UV light. If I click it again, this is the effect of that lamp in the actual handle of the torch, which is really bright. This is almost as bright as when I had the main light on in this room. If I click it again, I get red light, which might be useful in certain situations, especially for visibility. If I click it again, I get that strobing white, red, off light. And if I click it again, it goes off. So there you go. That's a quick walkthrough of this torch's performance in all the different modes. So just to cycle through it quickly: bright, slightly dimmed, flashing or strobing, ultraviolet, torch in lamp mode using the handle, red, strobing, and off. Okay then, so I'm back, and after having spent some time playing around with these torches, I can say I'm really quite impressed by not only the build quality, but also the ease of use, and more importantly, how easy it is to charge them with micro USB. So we looked at the battery earlier and saw the model number. It takes around about 2 to 3 hours to fully charge the battery from flat. And in terms of usage, you get between 4 and 6 hours, depending on the mode you use on the torch, for usage. And I have to say, I was particularly impressed by the UV light. It was a great way to identify where I need to maybe do some better vacuum cleaning, and also see where my cats have been, because there's cat fluff everywhere. And Rodney's cat fluff shows up thanks to this UV light. So I can recommend this product. I really quite like it. It has a magnet at the back, so if you're attaching it to your car, it clips in. It has a clip for carrying it on your clothing or on a backpack strap, which is particularly useful. And overall, between the actual torch, the UV light, the strobing light, and the lamp or COB, I'm really very happy with these torches, and I'll be putting these in my emergency kits around the house just in case. Now, I looked into the batteries and how to maintain them a bit more. So the recommendation is to obviously not put it at temperatures lower than -10 degrees Celsius and higher than temperatures of 52 degrees Celsius. Not only that, it's recommended that if you do have these in storage, that you completely empty the battery and recharge it once every 3 to 6 months. So just a word of warning, that's the advice that we found on the batteries and from the manufacturer of this device, which I looked into, and is called iTonics. So we'll link in the description to where you can purchase this 2-pack of torches on Amazon UK. Obviously, if you're purchasing from there, you'll be supporting the Tech Travel Geeks and the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel. And as time goes by, we'll carry on covering torches which we think are useful for the travel experience. I think this rechargeable torch is a great way, especially if you're traveling somewhere that doesn't have very good lighting. Great way to see where you're going, what you're doing, but more importantly, be seen. So if you're on a road, you'll have you'll be seen more easily by motorists or other users of that road. Anyway, I'll wrap up this video. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, and pretty much anything we think makes the travel experience better. But for now, for Flashlight Friday, thanks for watching and goodbye from me.